I'm live.
Oh, we lit?
I say you're live.
Okay. Hi, everybody. It's your girl, Mike D. I totally messed that all up. Sunday brain. It's your girl, Angela, and
Boy Mike D, what's going on, y'all?
we are from Uncomfortable Truths Podcast. I know we missed last week's episode of Run the World, but this week we are coming back with the episode 3 recap. So if you have not watched episode 3, go ahead and do that now because this will have, I'm sure it will have all the spoilers. So spoiler alert, you got it now. Now you can't be mad if we ruin the surprise, but you did it to yourself. And I also want to introduce you all to the star of the show, Lily.
So Lita.
She sleep. So here we have it. So Mike, earlier today, you mentioned that Run the World, this episode had a lot of uncomfortable truths for you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by that?
Ooh, we're gonna get right into it.
We're gonna get right into it.
For me, there's a lot of uncomfortable truths in this episode pertaining to the dating market, pertaining to relationships between Black women and Black men. And I don't know how deep I want to get into that bag right now because I don't.
Go ahead.
But I want to keep it to the show though.
Okay.
I want to keep it to the show.
True.
Because this is the recap for that. But you just see Renee and her husband. I don't know if they say his name or not. I think they did. I can't remember his name.
His name is like Jason.
Oh, Jason, you're right. So basically, she is looking for somebody on her level or better. And right now, at one point he was Barack and Michelle, Beyonce, Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
But right now he's trying to change professions and starting up. And now she's beneath him. And now she's carrying all the bills. And it just seems like that's not what she wants. But if the shoe was on the other foot, I feel like he will definitely be supportive of her and support her financially, emotionally, whatever the case may be. But since he is in a position of power, she called him all type of names. She disrespect him. And no, that's something that people talk about and you see out there in the dating market is that women want an equal or somebody that's superior to them. And I don't know, and people say that women can't respect a man that they feel they are better than. And you seeing that in their relationships. He called them the P word. I don't want to say that because of YouTube. I don't know if we will get kicked off. Just pretty much dogging him, calling him a bum, pretty essentially. He did spend their money though. That was kind of wild. So I can't blame her for that.
She's better for me because I would have been fighting him.
Yeah, that was.
I would have been fighting him. I'm like,
for
you
some studio
spent
time.
all the.
People go get on SoundCloud.
You spent the mutual fund money.
Yeah.
Like, are you serious, nigga?
For some studio time,
are you serious?
You would have had a little baby in that booth.
You better have little baby, the baby, and baby on baby,
all the baby,
all in the booth.
Baby on baby.
I am not here for none of that. Okay, I mean, I totally agree with you. I feel like Renee's disrespect got out of line, but what he did, I would have been divorcing him too because it seems like they have really strong communication issues, and that's a challenge. And I just want to put this out there. Why is nobody in therapy?
All of them.
Why is nobody in therapy in this show?
Everybody needs to be.
Everybody but Barb, because Barb has it together. Barb went to the
Barb
karaoke.
took the bottle from karaoke.
She's smart. Be a Barb. This whole episode title, we ain't had one yet. I just thought of it. It's called Be a Barb. Because
I think Nicki Minaj got that on Smash already. Because
Barb said, look, I'm going to go here. I'm going to sing my song. I don't know about these kids in next generation. But, y'all fooling? I'm about to get my bottle and get up out of here. Mm-hmm. So, whatever. So, you got to some uncomfortable truths about dating and relationships, specifically in terms of marriage and dating Black men at that. So, I really want to go to Ella. So, Ella has her karaoke party. We're not going to get into all her little rendezvous. But because that was like episode 2, like where you kept like, okay, Ella, like you knew he was a bartender, like girl, don't be looking surprised when he pull out the bicycle helmet. Girl, he was bartending.
Yeah, Ella is wilding.
He was bartending your drinks. He's waiting on you to tip him. Girl, you supposed to be writing books. Get your facts, girl. Character building. Get your people together. Anyway, so if you were Ella, would you go out with Anderson after the birthday party while you were drunk?
You asking me?
Yes. If you were Ella.
I don't like to
turn 32 and still making these 25-year-old decisions. No, 23-year-old decisions. How old are these women?
They're 32.
They are mature.
My boy Nas, he said one thing one time that I kind of profound. He said, not from a woman's shoes, because I can never be in a woman's shoes, but from her perspective. From her perspective,
same difference.
No, as I don't want to put myself in her place, but just trying to understand her mindset.
You circling yes or no? Would you go out with Anderson?
I can't put myself in that position.
Would you go with Anderson?
Men are different.
If you were Ella,
I would go home with somebody from McDonald's. Men are different. Men don't move like that.
Isn't he the same McDonald's?
Men don't move like that.
Oh, but the question is about Ella.
For Ella, I'm surprised that she has, and you can see she's spiraling right now. She going home with bartenders. She going home with just dudes from the club, right? She is spiraling right now, trying to
leaving
find her
mid-stroke.
way after Anderson.
She leaving mid-stroke and stuff. I said, all right, girl.
So, Ella, she's Anderson really hurt her, and you can't. It's weird because it wasn't even that big of a deal. Yes, he did leave for.
It wasn't.
No,
she was depressed though. That makes everything 10 times bigger based on the facts that we got about her depression. So I don't want to belittle that.
No, you're right.
That mental health made it so that not only did her career tank because her book, whatever, the publishing house dropped her. I mean, she lost her job. And then a couple days later, her boyfriend of seems like many years said, hey, I'm going to South Africa for the summer.
Yeah.
And then he's like, hey, I'm staying for 2 years. Are you not picking up my calls? We ain't got to talk no more. Like,
I'm surprised.
Let's be honest. Yeah. That's devastating. Like, you lost your job and then like it's either like work or career. It's like, career or relationship. And both of those just like left her at the same time.
Yep. Well,
no wonder why she ain't got no hair.
I don't know why she couldn't go with him. I don't know.
She said hair too much. I gotta cut it all off.
Payment is one of the reasons why she couldn't go with him. My thing is that he has to go get that opportunity. You don't get an opportunity like that.
What is he doing?
Is he like a producer or something? I don't know. I don't think they ever disclosed that.
He said he was doing something in South Africa, but let me tell you something. South African money doesn't go far, so Anderson's a broke.
Well, he probably was getting paid U.S.
No. Anderson was broke. Anything that goes abroad and you just do it for the summer is a broke man's job.
He stayed for 2 years. But think about it. Ella.
He broke. Ella crying over a little broke Anderson girl. Go get you. Go be a Portia. Go be Portia. Be a Portia and get you one of Fallon's husbands. He will take care of you. I'm sure Ola got an uncle. Bad. You're crying over Anderson,
in this
girl.
show is dating down. And like I said, it goes back to Renee.
Wait, let me see.
It goes back to Renee. Nobody is dating down.
Ella was dating down.
Who?
Anderson. He was broke. He was South Africa.
You don't know that he was broke. I doubt he was broke. I doubt he was broke. But like you see what's going on with Renee. I mean, if a job is sending you to South Africa for the summer, they're probably paying for everything.
No, I thought he got a job there for the summer.
No. They sent them and then they asked him to stay for 2 years.
He broke.
So it was supposed to be like a summer gig, and
he not for that no more. He broke. How he getting paid?
So the one is a doctor. Whitney's husband is fiance is a doctor. She's a banker. She's dating up, or at least her equal. Renee, she called him Brock to my Michelle. At one point, they were equals or her superior.
Now he's Jaru's in
And now I don't know what he's doing. He's managing a barbershop quartet or something. And then who else?
Just shameful.
And Ella, her and Anderson. Oh, Sandy is with her advisor for graduate school. Her superior. Women tend to date up. So I'm guaranteed Anderson was at least her equal or more. So if he doesn't go and he gets some regular old jobs, he probably curve him like Renee is doing Jason anyway. So he had to go get his career. But the way she handled it, but she was depressed. So I'm gonna give her that. She was depressed, but she didn't answer his phone calls. And that just snowballed and made it worse.
Well, when you're depressed, it's hard to do much of anything.
That's why, like what you said,
I feel like he's not really understanding her mental state as well. But was he supposed to stay home and do this? But I think coming to her party while she's drunk and you're not invited, like inviting yourself, like that's just too much. Like only broke guys do that.
He showed up and he had the spot ready for after with the mac and cheese and the cupcake.
He's pulling hookups. He's pulling hookups. He's broke.
He's trying.
He's broke.
He's pulling hookups.
He is broke.
We're gonna find out what he does. I'm sure.
Talking about get your woman back. You better get a ring. She's 32.
She's 32. But and then they talked about that movie that just came out.
It. Okay, look. So my next question is, our question. Wait, I didn't get your answer. So would you have gone out with Anderson?
If I was Ella.
If you were Ella, just answer the question. Yes or no? Not what Naz say. Yes or no?
I'm not putting myself in Ella's shoes. Because, would you have went out with Anderson? Let me ask you, are a woman.
No, because I got therapy and said I don't need to talk to the nigga to get closure.
Oh, you said, after.
After.
Oh, yeah. I just talked about the dude from the bar. My bad. Yeah, Anderson. Yeah, 100%.
Why?
Why? Because he's in love with him. And there's no need to act like you're not. You're in love with him. He's back. He came back for you. Try to make it work. This whole playing hard to get. And once Anderson move on, you can be looking stupid. So go ahead. Go get some mac and cheese. Go get a cupcake. Go rekindle. She ain't doing nothing better. She going on motor scooters with some white dudes.
She's gonna be with herself.
Come on. What are we talking about?
She needs to go find the Lord.
She needs therapy. Yeah, I do.
Go find the Lord. Okay. How do you think Whitney handled the community peen situation? When he popped up at Ella's party.
Shout out the black men. Shout out to the black men.
Okay.
Sure. I would say that I think that was she handled it like I think it will get handled in real life. Right? I don't think a lot of men and men of like the caliber in this show, they aren't really messy. So once he found out that they were together, he could have made a whole big scene like, oh, but you wasn't saying that when you was in my factory last week. Oh, right? Lord. He kept it cool. He said, okay, she's like that. I think he really liked her because the way he was going. But he was like, all right, that's her man. They together. You know what? I ain't gonna say nothing. So I think she kind of freaked out and she kind of was messing up her birthday. But I think she went and kissed him. I think she handled that part well. The part she didn't handle well was after. Like, if just tell him what it was. Just be straight up. Like, yo, don't call me no more. Like, don't ghost people. Even though I have a history of that. But don't ghost people because it just makes things worse. Just don't do it. Just tell them straight up, like, hey, I don't want anything more. This is it. And that's it. So I think she handled the birthday party fine, but everything leading up to it is all messed up.
She still needs to tell her fiance what she did.
No, she don't.
She cannot marry him.
No, she don't. Take her to the grave.
No.
What's she going to tell him for? All she's going to do is mess up everything.
She needs to ask for forgiveness.
I no forgiveness from that.
Well, she needs to not marry him then.
Take it to the grave.
Whitney does not deserve to be married to Ola. I said it. I'm very disappointed in how she handled the situation. I think it's going to eat her alive to the point where even if she makes it to the wedding day, she's literally going to object to her own wedding. And people not being faithful and truthful is the reason why so many people have messed up relationships, Mike. So we need to wish Whitney the best. But since it's a TV show, we know she's not going to be the big girl she needs to be.
No, take that one to the grave.
That is ridiculous. That's disappointing. I can't believe people actually do that.
What, cheat? Or don't tell after you cheat? If you're going to cheat, just take it to the grave, because all she's going to do is
if you cheat, you need to be honest with the other person. Are you serious?
Yeah. Because if she tells him, now he knows. Now he has to do something about it. He has to. And then
she shouldn't be cheating. She doesn't deserve to be with him.
She does not.
Ola deserves someone of a better moral standard, if you ask me. If you're gonna cheat, don't be in a relationship. Just be a single, be a Ella. Be single.
That's true.
Do a little spiral, a little dance on all the little non-black men that you find, and keep it moving.
But all she's gonna do is put that hurt on him. You cheated. Now you carry that around for the next 50 years and make sure you don't ever do it again. Make sure you make me completely happy, and you eat that. You eat that.
Wow, this conversation is so exhausting, because at the end of the day, if someone cheats, they need to be honest with their partner.
Why? All they're going to do is break up with each other, and then all that time is now gone.
Nigga, if you cheat on me, you better be honest. Let's be very clear.
I'm not going to cheat on you. Okay, all right.
You telling people
to
do something you're not even going to do.
No. I'm not saying that she should cheat. Okay, let's say this. I cheat on you, and then I tell you, then what?
You dead.
Exactly. What's the point of me telling you? You're going to kill me. We're going to break up. We're going to get divorced. Everything that we worked up built
you're not dead.
is going.
No, I'm kidding.
I know. But everything you built up is now going to get torn down.
Therapy is the answer. Because there's a reason for the infidelity. I think that Whitney is dealing with some deeper issues, and her and Ola it looks like they're having communication issues anyway, because one, she didn't tell him, or they didn't even debrief, or they didn't show why she didn't even go to the dinner with his aunts. One. Two, he doesn't know that she doesn't want kids. He's almost 4 kids. I know they've been together since college. Like, why have y'all not talked about this?
They may have, but she's in her career. She's doing well.
Her career is not that awesome. Look at who her She got to work on Saturday.
Her co-workers
are taking Molly and touching her hair and moving up on clients, and her clients are being inappropriate with her. I was just like, girl, if this is where you want to be instead of Ola, we is different women. Because let me tell you something.
The grass is not always greener.
And the career is not always better than the relationship. And I think that Whitney needs to understand that. But if her prerogative is her career, she needs to break up with Ola anyway, because she cheating on Ola with her career.
Yeah, and community dick.
And community ping. So
community ping, my bad.
She's out here. So lastly, apparently they made a movie in the TV show called Freeze It. I mean, I would never watch that movie. Even if on Netflix, I would never watch that movie. One.
It looked like it was Tiffany Haddish in oh my God, the funny dude.
Yo, Lita's really knocked out.
Oh my God, what's the funny dude? Tracy Morgan. I was trying to read the name. It looked like it was like a play on them two, but I couldn't really tell.
Okay, so
that's beside the point.
The state of Black woman. Sub question. Freezing eggs question.
I ain't doing it.
You're not doing it?
No, go ahead. You can ask it.
I mean, were you surprised to see that as a topic for this week's episode?
Absolutely not.
Okay, why is that?
They are touching on all. I said this in episode 1. They are showing every single type. I won't say type, but like all the stereotypical tropes of Black women. You got the career woman, and Whitney, who's kind of choosing her career over her husband.
Wait, she's not married yet.
Well, she's not married, but
and she's a cheater.
And she's a cheater. Also, showing that black women or women in general do cheat. I mean, not at the rate of men, but it's close enough.
Mm-hmm.
You have Renee, who is now in a position of power, and she does not like it. She want an equal or somebody that's superior. And a lot of black women now are going to college, getting great careers, and they are finding men who are not their equal. And it's tough, and a lot of them are not settling.
But he was her equal, but he chose
the minute that he
to
was
be a
not,
broke little intern. And I do not disagree with Renee. Kick him to the curb, sis.
Exactly. That's
he
the thing.
said, "I ain't got no more health care for you, baby child. If you want to freeze your age, you ain't got no insurance, baby." So I done sold it for the band.
You have Ella, who got heartbroken by one guy, and has now chosen to just not even really date. She's just having sex.
Well, man, that's her thing.
And no, that's all part of her. Go ahead. Sexual liberation. I'm not casting any aspersions against her.
Safe.
But that is what she's doing. And she has a career. And Sandy, I don't know what's up with her. To be honest, she's just out there doing her own thing. I don't know any black woman like her that's taking care of random dude kids. They can't even really be together. That's unique. But they are touching on these type of situations that you see a lot on social media with the dating coaches out there that deal with situations like this. Older women, 32, none of them have kids. One is married.
Not you saying older.
Oh, I mean, I'm just saying older for marriage. They're 32. And to tie it back into the movie, it's like, okay, at 35, it gets tough to have a kid naturally. And they are 32, 33, depending on when their birthdays are. So they are close to that age where they might have to decide, do I want to freeze my eggs? So then I wasn't surprised at all because they are really touched. They getting deep on women. Mm-hmm. I respect that.
I was surprised. It's just not something that I think about. So it's a new type of topic for me. I mean, yeah, I'm younger and I don't have like older friends who have those types of questions. But in terms of the state of black women, I don't know. I found the conversation to be really nebulous. And honestly, I'm not quite enjoying the show like I thought I would be. So I have not much to say. Obviously Mike is enjoying the show, so that's why I'm the main one asking him the questions. But do you have any final thoughts on episode 3? Any predictions for episode 4?
Episode 4, how did this one end again? Ended with her and Anderson.
Them two, and her eating macaroni and cheese, and that looked good though.
I think she's gonna string Anderson along to the point where he's like, all right, whatever, you don't want to be together, we don't gotta be together. And then she's gonna be all upset that they aren't together. So I think that's gonna happen, but that's not episode 4. But episode 4, they might go on another date. She's gonna have sex with somebody else. She's gonna play the field still. And Anderson's gonna be like, yo, what's up, man? I'm right here. What's going on?
Hold on, let's talk about her field. Yeah. Her field's a T-ball baseball.
I was saying her dating pool got pee in it. I don't know what's going on.
Girl, her dating pool got read some books, get you a vibrator and some wine. Like, girl, there are different ways to reach nirvana, and it's not with bartenders, honey. Not with that T-ball baseball field you playing on. So
I think hopefully Ola, hopefully he find out about Whitney. I don't think he'll find out. I hope
he find out and break off the wedding.
It might happen later. Maybe episode 10.
You know how heartbroken he's gonna be?
Yeah, men get territorial over their women. Not to say like they are our property, but men don't want other men having sex with their.
Women don't want other men. Exactly. Other women have sex with their men.
Yeah, well, people just don't want having sex with other people.
Period.
And he's Nigerian, they said. So I don't know if he's more conservative. I don't know the culture too well.
But he seems a bit traditional.
Yeah, I mean, he would have 4 kids. Like he want her to stop working as soon as they get married, and I already know that's gonna be a big point of contention. So I can't wait for that. Oh, we got some viewers. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody watching live right now.
We trying this out, but I think that those are some pretty good predictions.
Renee gonna stay with her man. Renee not crazy. Renee
is gonna lead that little
she not.
bro.
She see her friends. Broke. You not see her friends? Her friends are a mess. Her friends are a mess.
If she stay with the band intern, I'll be upset.
Why would she want to get back out here in this dating pool with P in it? Why? It's a mess. Sandy can't go on real dates. They have some
fundamental issues unless they get like really intense couples therapy and stay in sessions for like 2 years.
They don't have fundamental issues. Once they get a hit record and he get the bag back, they right back to normal.
They do have fundamental issues, though. They don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to make decisions together.
Yeah, he wild.
And she doesn't know how to respect him. They have fundamental issues that you cannot get around. Even if they do stay together, they will literally tear each other apart. You ever seen a dog go after steak? That's Renee going after Jason's ass when he said, "Oh, I spent some more of the mutual fund money."
Even before that, she called him a pussy like 4 minutes into the conversation.
You done said the word. You two don't ban us.
Go ahead. They're going to ban us. So exactly. But what I'm saying, like, before he even got to the money part, she was already going at him, saying, "You're a bum. You're a bum. I'm sick of being with a bum."
She has a lot of anger.
Yeah, she want him to get a bag. She don't want to be the breadwinner. She don't want to support a grown man, essentially. So once he get the money, they go back to normal. Like he just got to get a hit record, and then Shandy, they gonna get caught up. They're gonna be on a date somewhere.
I can't wait till they get caught. Probably at brunch. I think they're gonna get caught at brunch, and they're gonna try to play it off. But that's all I got for this recap. I call it a drunk camera angle because that was a really funny angle they got of Ella when she was not singing. But yeah,
but I like it. I think it's a great show. I'm not sure who is writing. The writing not great.
I was gonna say I'm not enjoying the TV show. Like I kind of just want to read my book.
The writing is not great. The clothes, I don't know who dressed them, but they are lavish for sure. At all times, the shots they're getting, the scenes, and just the life. I'm enjoying just the life that they are living, and all the mess that's coming here and there. Just the little stuff.
It seems stressful. I'm surprised a lot of them don't struggle with anxiety and depression more. But here we are.
Nah, they too lavish for that. No, when Community P walked in. She was freaked out.
She was stressed.
So, but then the fact that Renee, but I don't think she didn't tell her friends. Let me ask you that. Do you think she should have told her friends what happened that night with Community P?
Yeah, because she a hoe and she needs to own up to it. Instead of saying, "Hey guys, I'm not ready for marriage," she should be like, "Hey, I cheated on my fiance. I need to call off my wedding. I don't have the words how. Can you all please help me?" And they're going to say, "Go talk to a therapist." I'm going to say the answer is always therapy. The answer to me is always going to be therapy. You shouldn't put the therapist role onto your friends. I think that's a bit unfair, especially on it. Because she did that to Ella on her birthday.
Yeah, she was like, Ella was like, "Yo,
these are not good friends." But whatever keeps them together.
I'm excited for episode 4.
I'm going to try to hang on in there.
Come get these recaps. What black man is recapping this show for y'all right now? Speaking the truth for the black man. The black man, I don't want to get on y'all right now because we almost 30 minutes in. But the black man got to step it up.
I was trying to wrap up this show, and here you are making it longer.
No, we're going to call it. I'll give them one more episode. I'll give the black man one more episode. But I don't want to see Ola on his knees singing no more, man.
Yeah, I was kind of sorry that I felt sorry for him. I'm like, yo, you are so sappy, my guy.
Jason, I don't know what's wrong.
Jason.
I mean, like these black men looking weak, man.
They make black American men look very bummy.
Jason
and Community Peen are black American men.
Yeah, he was wearing his hat backwards, man.
All right, we gotta talk this. We gotta talk
episode
the camera.
For black. I'm giving y'all one more episode, black man. Y'all better step it up in this show. Y'all making us look bad. You're good.
I'm fine. Like I said, it's not my favorite TV show.
I love it. All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all for joining us for this recap of episode 3. Make sure you watch episode 4 and check us out next week, Sunday at the same time. We highlight y'all. #support Black Lives.
Bye.